What's up, y'all? My name is Josh, and I am obsessed with this idea of being amazing, having an amazing life, and truly believe that anybody out there has the ability to make their life as absolutely amazing as they want to. And that includes you. Now, let me be clear here. I'm just a regular dude. I'm like a lot of people that are out there right now. Probably you sitting here watching this video right now. So today's topic, I want to talk about vision boards. Now, in my last video, I listed that as one of the 3 stupid simple steps that you could take to change your life today. And I absolutely believe that, but I want to dig deeper into a vision board. What is it? How do you use it? Where do you get it? And how do you make that kind of stuff happen? Now, you can't change your life unless you know what you're going to change it into. And that's the purpose of a vision board. Now, I'm going to link my last video and the timestamp in the comments below so that you can go back and kind of check that out to see how to make the vision board to begin with. But it's wildly important that you understand where you're going. You don't need to necessarily know how you're going to get there. We're going to talk about that right now. But the destination has to be in mind. You don't move to another city without picking what city you're going to move to. You don't move into a new house without knowing what house you're going to move into. The same goes with changing your life, changing your person. You don't change who you are without knowing who you're going to change into. Now, a couple of things that you want to know. First off, make sure that your vision is ridiculous. There's no point in trying to accomplish something that you know you can accomplish. There's no point in writing down, I'm going to go get a 6-pack tonight, and then go get a 6-pack tonight. Because you know what? You can do that anyway. Your vision has to be so completely different than who you are or what's going on today that it seems impossible. It just make it as something as just ain't no way you should be able to, ain't no way you should be having any of them thoughts. That's how ridiculous your vision should be. And just be huge with it, be bold with it. Second thing to remember, get really comfortable with people calling you stupid. I made my first vision board and I started showing it to people. I started showing it to my family, to my friends, and you would be surprised at the number of people that came up to me with, what? No, you can't do that. There's no way that that's going to happen. So make sure that you've got that vision clear in your head. Make sure that you've got that board built. Make sure that it is outrageous and huge and massive and everything that you want to be. Tie your pictures to the person that you want to be. So in sales, there's a saying, you eat the elephant one bite at a time. And basically what that means is that when salespeople have a huge goal to hit, they break it down to its smallest achievable goal. Will Smith, all right now, I understand that Will Smith is not a very popular subject right now, but I want y'all to understand something. This is a man that literally changed his life. He went from nothing to absolutely amazing. Now, I know I'm holding a lemon, and we'll get back to the lemon in a little bit, but probably not, because I don't want to talk about the lemon right now. I want to talk about Will Smith. Will Smith had a bad 5 minutes, all right? The Oscars was horrible. We all know it. It's a bad time. But don't you worry about it, okay? He gonna be fine. Will Smith is gonna be just fine. And now, let's go ahead and get back to the business that we started with. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, Will Smith several years ago did an interview with Charlie Rose. And in the interview, he was talking about how his dad made him and his brother one summer rebuild a wall in front of his shop. And one of the things that struck me was he said, you don't focus on building a wall. You focus on making sure that you put this brick in place as best as you can. And you just do that with every single brick you put on that wall. And by the end of the summer, him and his brother had built a pretty amazing wall. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to break down one of our goals into its smallest achievable goal so that we can attain that ridiculous vision. And as an example, we're going to use one of mine. One of my visions is I want a brand new 2022 F350 King Ranch Edition. Why? I've never owned a new car before. Never. Right now, the truck I have is 10 years old, and it is the nicest truck I've ever had. So I want something ridiculous. I want a $90,000 truck. Let's see how we break that down. Okay, so we're going to start with the F1 or the F350. King Ranch, right? That's the goal. That's what we want. Now, right now, the F350, I found several examples of $90,000. Okay? Now, looking at the payment calculator for that, that's going to be a payment of $1,268.84. Now, that monthly payment is with a trade-in of my current truck, according to Kelley Blue Book, that's $22,000. Chances are I won't get $22,000 for that truck. It'll probably be closer to like 15, but yeah, that's what Kelley Blue Book gives me. And then we give another $5,000 down payment. So that's where this monthly payment comes from. We're going to call this monthly payment $1,300 a month. That's a lot of money. Right now, my current truck payment is $700 a month. That is also a great deal of money. So that leaves a total of $600 every month that I got to come up with in order to get my goal. All right, $600 a month. What does that sound like per day? So that comes out to, we divide that by 30, that's $20 per day. Can I get myself $20 per day? I probably could. I could stop going to the gas station to get my coffee, which is like $1.50 a day. I could lay off the candy bars and the sweets and everything else. I could quit buying lemons. That would save me probably an extra $10 a day. Okay, you know what? I know. $10 on candy every day is ridiculous. I don't need to hear about it right now. Put the lemon away. So that gives me $11.50. Where else could I save money? You know what? I could stop going out to eat as often as I do. And let's say that I spend, $80 a week going out to eat. Divide that by 7. We're looking at probably, what, $12? That's really quick in my head math. So we add $12 to that. Now I'm looking at 50 cents, $23.50 every day I could save, right? That is far more than what I need to make that new truck payment. That's how we break this goal down. That's how we make sure that we get the vision that we had. It's stupid simple. All you got to do is break it down into its smallest, easiest thing that you can get, and you can achieve your goals. What? No, stop. I don't need the lemon. So here's the cool thing about how all of this works. When you start making these choices and finding ways to break things down into their smallest achievable goal, what you start doing is you start developing really tiny habits. You know, simple habits like what I did here, not going out to eat as much, not going to the gas station to get your coffee. I know, I go to the gas station to get my coffee. Leave me alone. Stop it. Not paying, you know, $10 a month or $10 a day in candy and sweets and all that other craziness. And those habits start to build on each other. And what the best part is that really good habits bleed. They bleed over into other places. You're not eating out so much, so now you're eating healthier at home. Your health is improving. You're not eating as much candy, so now... But you see how these habits can start branching out and bleeding in to maybe some of your other goals. If some of your other visions are being healthy and being active, or getting out into the world and doing a lot of traveling, or, you know, maybe you just want the body that you had when you were 20 years old. This guy really wants that. These are all options for you now because you're building the habits that get this started. And you only broke down one vision, one thing that was on your board. Imagine what's going to happen when you break down the rest of them. Step 3 is probably the hardest part about any vision, any goal, and that's belief. Now, belief is defined as knowing something to be absolutely true and having no evidence or proof to support it. And that's when people are going to get really hateful and really mean and start saying that's when all the trolls come out, is when you absolutely believe something and you can't prove it. That's a hard thing. That's a hard thing to have, even for yourself. But that's the thing that you've got to dig down and find. If you want any of this to work, if you want to have that amazing life that you think you deserve, that I know you deserve, if you want to get onto this road to amazing, you have to believe that it's possible. You have to believe that anything is possible. Once you snag a hold of that belief, it is absolutely astounding the kinds of things that can happen for you. The kinds of things that you will make happen for you. The kinds of things that will happen to the people around you. Now, I absolutely believe that you have the ability, you have the drive, you have what it takes to make your life amazing. I know that that is true. I have no evidence, no proof to back it up, but I know that it's true. Belief is one of the most amazing things that you can gain in this life. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you take a minute to subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. Let me know how it's going. Let me know if this is actually working for you. Okay, from the top. Go ahead. You guys can't tell if you can hear me. It is really bright out here. It hurts my eyes. I have a new microphone. This is a lot of silence that I'm going to cut out later. Don't you shut it off. Don't you shut it off. I will tell you when we cut. I'm going to roll here without you guys laughing and giggling behind me. Okay. Let's give it a take. Let's see. What? Why are you doing? What? Oh God, Dad, stop. Oh God. He's saying things.
Okay.
Oh, okay. This is what happens when you have your kids help you make these videos. Just so you know. What I was saying was, I'm your mother, I absolutely believe that you're gonna be just the greatest little boy ever. Or girl. You could be a girl too.
It's already recording.
Bro, that's not the point. We can edit that out.
It's okay. It's okay, Gil. Hey, Gil. Come on.